Hello to all my skincare devotees. My name is Victoria Bosman, and I'm the Director of Product Development at Rodan & Fields. So let's talk about one of the most important topics in skincare, sun protection, and why you should be wearing a broad spectrum SPF every single day. So why do we need to protect ourselves from the sun? Ultraviolet light radiation damages our skin in various ways, contributing to the visible signs of aging. Not to mention, it's a leading cause of skin cancer. The sun emits two types of ultraviolet, or UV rays, UVA and UVB. First, let's focus on UVB rays. These waves are mostly responsible for surface level damage, redness, and sunburns. We've all been familiar with that painful burning that happens after a fun summer day by the pool, right? Though UVB rays exist throughout the year, they're more prevalent in the summer months, so it's important to wear SPF and protective clothing like a sun hat when outdoors. But UVA rays, because of their long wavelength, penetrate deeper into the skin and trigger the breakdown of collagen. This ultimately causes fine lines and wrinkles to appear and can also stimulate excess pigment, dark marks, age spots, and dullness. Unfortunately, UVA rays are emitted all year round, sunrise to sunset, and can penetrate through glass, meaning you must take measures to protect your skin even when indoors. Your best form of sun protection is SPF, which stands for Sun Protection Factor. SPF isn't an ingredient, but rather a measure or value of how well the product protects against the sun's rays. The higher the SPF number, the more protection it provides. So only look for sunscreens with an SPF of 30 or higher. Additionally, you'll want to look for what's called broad spectrum sunscreen, as they protect against both UVB and UVA rays. So if SPF isn't an ingredient, then what are some of the common ingredients in sunscreens? We call these ingredients filters, and they're different depending on if the sunscreen formula is a physical or chemical one. Physical sunscreens, also known as mineral sunscreens, protect skin by creating a physical barrier with filters like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide that reflect and scatter UV rays. These formulas tend to be gentler on skin, but are sometimes known for causing a white cast or white streaks on the skin. Chemical sunscreens use filters like avobenzone, homosalate, or octisalate to absorb UV rays and convert them to heat, which is then released from the body. These formulas tend to be easier to apply and cosmetic-like, making them popular for outdoor activities or blending with makeup. These days, many sunscreens have hybrid formulas that combine both physical and chemical filters, so there is a lot to choose from. What you choose will depend on your specific skin and how long you typically spend outdoors. No matter what sunscreen you choose, the key is consistent application and reapplication. Even if you're only going to be in the sun for short periods of time, sun protection is arguably the most important step of your skincare routine. And you probably need to apply more than you think. For most adults, a full ounce is recommended for their entire body, and that's enough to fill a shot glass. For your face and neck, you'll want to use about half a teaspoon, which you can approximate by placing sunscreen along the length of 3 fingers and then applying it evenly over your face and neck. And no, a single application in the morning isn't enough. FDA guidelines suggest to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours and even more frequently when swimming or sweating. So keep some sunscreen with you so that you always have it on hand. We love sunshine, but the sun isn't always so friendly to our skin. Consistently using the right type of sunscreen and staying out of the sun as much as possible is the best way to protect your skin from harmful rays. And now you know.